Uh, can you hear me now? I'm just checking that you can hear me. You know what that was? That was me being nice and lending my equipment to Scott and his son. And I've remembered not to put it back properly. But anyway, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Someone said she's on mute, and I thought, because sometimes people say that for a laugh, oh, there's no sound, ha ha ha. I was like, yeah, yeah. And then when you guys came on, well, thank you. Thanks. I'm very blessed. My dad's genes gave us very strong eyebrows. Me, my sister, my brothers all have these eyebrows. They take minimal work. I'm very blessed. But eyelashes, I didn't get those genes. And you should see Scott's eyelashes with him being half Moroccan and Demi's. So I've got to keep up with them with thick eyelashes. Right, let's get started. Challenging, advanced, full body session.
Round 1.
So I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I'm a fitness and health professional, personal trainer, 12 years. I'm in Scotland, just back from Tenerife. Right, first 3 exercises. We have pull squats with a dumbbell to make sure it's progressive for me, or you can go body weight. Then we've got split leg jump squats, which are hard AF. Keeping low, squeeze in, try and tune into those bum cheeks and use them to come up with. Keeping as low as you can. Chest up, make sure you don't go into an anterior pelvic tilt. How are you doing, Mark? It's really good to be back. 9 days felt like 2 weeks. And the jet lag, so tired yesterday. Right, split leg jump squats. Take the jump out if you've never done them before. 3, 4, really good for stabilising the pelvis, firing the glutes. 6, who's shouting, mummy? 7, 8, 9. Really? You're not even going to make eye contact with me, no? Over to the other side. We've had breakfast. Hi, guys. Back pain. What kind of back pain do you have? If anybody's watching, they've got back pain. If it's in the upper back, it can usually be to do with the neck and posture throughout the day. If it's lower back, get Pilates. Get consistent Pilates. 15 minutes. I've just done. Oh, 3 times a week. Then 3 again. Back to Newcastle. Right, let's put it back home. Yeah, I'm great, thank you. I said just put it back home. You're interrupting my life for just a stupid robot. I'll get it sorted after my life. Right. Shake off the legs and back down. So it was 33 degrees in Tenerife. Very hot and hard to work out when it's that hot. You just lose all your strength and energy. So if you want to see those workouts and join in, they're on my channel. Got loads of content on my channel, guys. Yoga and Pilates classes, and also mindset coaching. A prerequisite to long-term fat loss is behavioural change. Lots of education, nutrition, and learning how to strength train is one of the best skills you can learn in life for your health. Second would be money skill, learn how to use it, learning about it. Health is wealth. So make sure you get good at strength training. I can't believe how brown my legs are. They look really brown coming back. Struggling, don't stop, just slow it down. Rest. Four weeks in Eastbourne, where's that? I'm not from Newcastle. Hi, Amber. It's hard going this morning, yeah. In a mansion. Keeping low. I love a like and subscribe, guys, to support my channel. And this is a Q&A, other exercise, all things health, exercise related, being answered. No BS approach, science-based education, up-to-date research. Any questions on supplements? One more round of those 3 exercises. Pull squats, quality over quantity. Engage that TVA. You should feel the engagement in your back. Wow. It's got to be a leg day on a Saturday. Love a leg day on a Saturday. But saying that, it's a full body workout. Round 1's very leggy. Split leg squats. It is a lovely place to live. I was very much looking forward to coming back. Last ones of these for the whole workout. Just do what you can. Lead with imperfection. Who told us we needed to be perfect? Now the other side. Feels good to get that heart pumping. Cardio today. I think I missed a session anyway. Thanks, Jaylee. Yeah, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Yeah, it does feel amazing. Plyo push-ups. They're the only push-ups I'm allowed to do. Love you, baby. Love you, Demi. Oh, struggling. Don't feel like I'm fully warm in the upper yet. 40 seconds where cows are out. Yeah, it feels exhilarating exercising around nature. Right, 3 new exercises. We have bench press with the 14s. I'm going to move the bench press, box jumps and step ups with weight. Heavy bench press, got 14s here. Maze, I like the countryside. It's a lack of stores that way. Imagine travelling 20 miles to get a piece. Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes from town. Well, there's a Morrison's 5 minutes from me, like a little local one. It looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. Box jump overs. You've got to pick one or the other. It's obviously better for your health being away from civilization, right? Not done these for a bit. I tried these in Tenerife on the balcony and I slid and nearly broke my neck. Keep your core engaged, and to land, tuck your tailbone under. Cardio. It's nicer to train in a cooler atmosphere. Step ups, I'm just going to grab the forwards. Hi guys. Chest proud, alternating legs. Make sure you're using the middle of your feet. This gets you out of breath more than you think, you know. Step ups. Squeezing the glute. Same again. Grab a drink. Longer work now. 14s. Mommy, stop. Got a heavy weight. Core's engaged. Try not to squish my babies. Back flat. Quality over quantity. Try and stay midline of the chest. Beep beep. No. Right, go inside or go on your electric scooter or something. Denny, where's your car? I'm doing box jump overs. I'm a personal trainer, online lifestyle coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. Answering questions on exercise, nutrition, rehab, back pain is what I specialise in. Preventative approach. I don't just get you fit and lose fat and tone. I also make sure you don't have any injuries with can bench press the kids. I should try that one day. Be a good video that you've given me an idea. When you don't have dumbbells, so you've got to bench press the kids. Demi, she weighs about 3 stone. No, 2.5 stone, 3 stone. Ari, I think, weighs about 5 stone. What's that in kilograms? She's all legs, Ari. Same again. Good morning, guys. I'd love a like and subscribe. If you want health and fitness motivation and education. It's nice and cool, man. I appreciate the cold Scottish weather, even though it's about 18. Hello, have you got your phone? Come here, let me bench press you. Yeah. Is it in your tie box? Not that one in your room.
Mommy, it happened.
They better not be all over the floor. It's stressing me out, man. No, you're not welcome. They take advantage when I'm live. Won't do him any harm. Morning, guys. Full body today. I know this looks a bit more leggy. Love a like and subscribe. I'm answering questions as I'm training on exercise and nutrition, back pain rehab. Deep breaths. Step ups. Make sure your chest is proud, shoulders down, away from ears. Landing in the middle of the foot, the soft knee. You're squeezing your bum tree and your hamstring on the rise of that leg. Oh. Oh, thank goodness for that. Deadlift finisher. I rarely do deadlifts. I mean conventional deadlifts, by the way. I struggle with them, so let's do them. Thanks, guys. Just getting ready to go swimming. Used to be a swimmer. Good. Healthy Saturday for you. Rather than think, how can I pleasure myself as much as possible with takeaways, alcohol, and feel crap come Monday, start to think, how can I nourish myself this weekend? Good bend in the knees, pulling back. More of the glute. I've not done these for a long time. Excuse my technique. Used to doing RDLs. What have we got next? Right, some of the back now. You go on your scooter. Reverse flies, guys. Then it's shoulder press and it's V-ups.
Daddy, can I Daddy?
Wow. Okay, so it's great for posture, chest proud, core engaged. Feel sick. Shoulder blades towards spine. Wow, still recovering, Anna. Have a drink. Then it's shoulder press. 14 kilogram only. Three. Shaky, shaky. Oh, wow. Near the farmer. And V-ups. Same again. Good morning. Welcome to my live. Any questions on health and fitness? Thanks, Julie, for your support. Reverse flies are excellent for posture. If you've got a desk job or drive a lot, shoulder blades towards the spine. We're going for a pulse. Forget about the hands and what they're doing. Elbows back, leading the movement. Burn, burn, burn. Oops. Tough. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys, if you want fitness, motivation and education. I'm a health and fitness professional specialised in rehab. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Brian. How you doing? Heavy shoulder press. Two. Can't see. Three. I'm going to go to 8s next. Shaky, shaky, son. V-ups, practicing the technique of using the TVA.
Mommy, I did it!
You did it, good job. Very hard skill that when you've been pregnant. I'm going to go to 8s for the shoulder press. Last time of these 3 exercises, and it's the finisher. Reverse flies next. Hi guys, welcome. Live workout with a Q&A, answering questions on exercise, nutrition, supplements, rehab after kids, back pain, or fatigue. This is my first workout after being away on holiday to Tenerife for 9 days. Although I did train a few times whilst I was away. I think 4 times or 5 times. Happy to get back into routine. Thanks guys, quite well at the moment. Managed 6 visits to the gym. Well done. Good. Oh, these feel light after them 14s. Wasn't expecting that. Stimulate, not annihilate. I specialise in back pain and rehab, guys. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, as well as an online coach and personal trainer. 12 years experience. V-ups, practicing TVA engagement, which has been lost. I've got loads of content for diastasis recti. If there's any mothers watching, or guys who've got a weak core can also get diastasis recti. Good. Right, finisher. Of course I chose burpees. Why? Why 40 seconds? Then we'll get into some more strength training. Thanks, Brian. Good morning, Bob Lou. Good morning, guys. Thanks for the likes and subscribes. So I'm a personal trainer, online lifestyle coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. My shoulders are dead. Burpee, burpee, burpee. Great way to start your Saturday, your weekend with a session, right? You're already beating most people who are on the couch, just waking up hungover. I seen Noel Gallagher was out last night on the town. Couldn't do a hangover at 50. Can't do a hangover at 35. Come on. 9, 7. Oh, did I fall or did I just go down fast? You'll never know. Oh my goodness. Right, strength training next. Oh. I saw a physio when I was in Tenerife. I was meant to get a back, neck and shoulder. Sorry, they don't do shoulder. It was back and neck massage. But she was a highly skilled therapist. She was also a physio. It was lovely. I'm just editing my vlog for Tenerife. But I always thought I had an anterior pelvic tilt. She says I've fixed that, which I do admit, whenever I do notice I'm in an anterior pelvic tilt, I correct it straight away now. My muscle connection's a lot faster there. Hi, Lucky. I'm in Scotland. Don't spam my page. Yeah, I love that. Reebok deck. It was expensive at the time, but it's about 4 or 5 years old. 4 years old. And it was an investment because I use it for clients as well. Oh. Right, some strength training. Oh, I did a lot of upper, and lots of lower, and then upper mixed in. Didn't do much abs though, did we? Right, you're getting blocked. Just don't spam my page. Good morning, guys. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab, supplements. I'm a personal trainer of 12 years. I work online as well. Yoga and Pilates teacher. Just done full body workout, cardio, some strength mixed in. If you want to join us, join us. And now we're going to do more core work. Just back from a 9-day holiday, ripping off the plaster, training at home again. Really glad to be back, really grateful to be here. Pelvic pain exercises. Have you been, you're a man, are you? Pelvic pain, is it on the inside or is it outside of the pelvis area? Where's your pain? For example, the pelvic girdle, there's a lot of muscles going through it and attached to it. So like your pelvic pain might be getting caused by tight or weak quadratus lumborum. It could also be caused by piriformis. You've nice weather there in Scotland. When I came back, there was a load of flooding inside. So what I would do, so you need to go, love you, strength and stretch. So a wide knee child's pose. If you actually go on YouTube for tight hips, you'll get loads of hip opener yoga sessions, and you can do them for like 10-15 minutes. I've actually got some, I love hip openers in yoga. I've actually got a lot of content on this channel. If you go in my yoga classes or any of my Pilates classes, are full live classes for tight hips, because from pregnancy I had tight hips as well, and do them consistently. Hi guys, welcome to my live. Right, so let's move on. So single leg V-ups. Oops, that's not how you look after your bench. And I wonder why my kids throw the toys everywhere. Right, let's move this back a bit so you can see. We always make sure we have a good stretch. So that's just the farmer shouting at the cows. Single leg V-ups, dead bugs. So we're going to be working the superficial abs, so the rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscle. We're working the internal and external obliques. And more importantly, we're working the deep core muscle, which acts as a corset called the TVA. Thanks, Brian. I like to be outrageous. Where are you in Scotland? And it fixes TVA. So if you've got any back pain, pelvic pain, weak bladder, stress incontinence, glutes aren't firing, tight hips, can all be to do with the TVA not being engaged. So let's start that. So to engage the TVA, right, so brace your abs, do it in the mirror. So this feels like my abs are braced now, right? If you were to punch me, I wouldn't really feel it, right? Here's the weakness that I've got from pregnancies. So to engage the TVA, watch the difference. And you're looking for here, you'll also feel it around the back as well engaged if you're doing it correctly, because it's attached to your back muscles, okay? So deep breath in. See the difference? So all this is engaged as well. It's louder. All these exercises are great for men as well. Just I'm talking about women because we've been through pregnancy, and there's a lot more women that go through pregnancy and have a very weak core afterwards, and they start strengthening the superficial core, not the deep core. It's the foundation of the building. Those cows aren't happy. I'm in Scotland. You stress them cows out. What's that? Sounds like a cow. Right, get that away. Okay, so the reason why we're not doing full V-ups now, we're going we want to engage the TVA properly, so we're doing single leg V-ups. So one leg's going to stay straight, and you'll hear me hiss as I exhale and engage the TVA before I lift the knee. I'm going to bend back slightly to engage the core. What is it?
So you need to wash.
All right, okay, thanks. Putting a load of washing on you. Tuck the tailbone under, one leg at a time. And you shouldn't get any hip clicks at all. So we're going to do 10 and then we're going to go into single leg. You're also strengthening the hip flexors so we can get into a good stretch after. And look at your core. Make sure there's nothing that's doming out, coning, bulging. It's all engaged and tucked in. Right, 10 one leg. Farmer's asking Harry to help him round the cows. Struggling there. To the side. Here we go. Yeah.
I talked to the farmer.
What did he say?
I don't know.
He says he wants you to help him. Rest. Then we're going to do one of the best exercises for engaging the TVA called the dead bug. Goodbye, undesirable one. Yeah. What is it? Oh, my mod's on. Thanks, babe. Good morning. There's a lovely scenery. This is Scotland that you can see in the background. I'm going to go see how it's not overcomplicated. It's more about quality of engagement rather than quantity. There's no point in doing a lot of V-ups and hanging leg raises to build your abs if you're not connecting to them and it's your hip flexors that are doing the work. You see what I mean? Hi Shannon, how are you? Right, dead bugs. So they look quite easy, these, but if you're doing them right, then they should be hard. Great, Demi's got socks on the wet grass. So before I lift anything, back flat against the floor, rib cage tucked in, belly button into spine. Now this hip clicks when I'm not engaged properly, so we'll see if we can fix that. No hip click, must be because I'm fired up. And as I begin to fatigue, it sometimes comes back. Keeping that back flat and your core engaged throughout. Hip clicks are back. Gone. There we go. Oh, hard. Simple yet effective. Then I'm going to go into side plank dips. If you've got tight hips, weak hips, back pain, pelvic floor dysfunction, overactive six-pack muscle, you need to do more side planks. If you've been pregnant and you've got tight hips, weak hips, imbalances, anterior, posterior tilt of the pelvis, anything, this is really good for you as well. Bending both knees, hips forward, side plank dips, elbows directly under the shoulder. Engage the core and the TVA. 2-6, ask Gary. I'll push you after exercise. I'm just going to do 10. You can add a weight to these. And for pelvic strength, you could go into a clamshell as well. Physios like that. This is a good way to find any imbalances too. Oh, there's a wasp. So you've got a weaker side. 2, all the way down. 5. Where's your Crocs? 7, 9, 10. Good. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. Rest, I'm going to do that again. Quality core exercises. I'm in Scotland, traveller. France, eh? France, I've never fully been to Paris. Whew. What's the best watch for tracking blood oxygen fitness? None, Corey. Oh, welcome back, Corey. I'm sure you've been on before. Watches are great for tracking your steps, heart rate. You know, if you've got any variables, that's if you wear them for a long period of time. Your socks are wet, take them off. Whereas blood oxygen and your fitness levels, blood oxygen, just technology's coming, it's just not there, it's not accurate. Tracking your calories is also not that accurate. For motivational purposes. So there's tons of studies and research that support that. The technology is just not there yet. Thank you. It's gorgeous, isn't it? You can see, I'm not happy. You can see the trees are starting to go red as October is on its way. We're in Scotland. Good morning. How are we doing, guys? I'm a health and fitness professional, personal trainer, Pilates and yoga teacher, got 12 years experience. I'm answering your questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab, specialising. Hugs from Argentina. Welcome, welcome from Scotland. And this is Ben Nevis. If you over that way is Ben Nevis, the hills. Some of the biggest ones into Scotland that you can see. Good morning. Right, so we're doing quality. So we've just done, it was like 20 minutes of hard cardio, full body strength mixed in. And we did a tiny bit of core, and we're just now doing quality core exercises, building the foundation up. So if you've got a weak core, if you're a man or woman, or if you've been through pregnancy, we're trying to tune in to the deepest core muscle called the TVA, the transverse abdominis, which determines your pelvic floor ability, like if you can hold in wheeze and poos when you want to, and you can release when you want to. Any back pain can be caused from the TVA. The TVA acts like a corset and is attached to the back, and comes right round and tucks everything in, holds your organs up. Gay. Right, you're getting blocked. I don't know why I didn't block you before. Yeah, if you're jealous, Clive, you small man syndrome, buzz off. Can't even call me gay. So what if I was gay? I'm not. I've got 2 children running around me, but who cares? It must be about 12. So single leg V-ups. I'm going to do 10 alternating to practice the TVA keeping switched on as I'm moving my limbs. And then we're going to do up to 10 one leg, 10 the other leg for fatigue. So as I'm bending back, rib cage tucked in, belly button into spine, posterior tilt, see that? Let's begin. Alternate straight leg to build hip flexor strength, so we can go into some stretching after. Most of us are tight in the hip flexors, and these pull on the pelvis, causing back pain. So to strengthen and stretch them are important. Try and breathe normally. It's also a skill. Coming down with control. Don't let gravity bully you down. Right, over to one leg. My weaker side goes first. Oh, struggling. Over to the other side. Switch on the core before you lift. Eventually, all these things will just come naturally, and you won't even have to cue. Oh man, they are harder than they look. Do you guys see me? Sometimes my AI likes to move me about. Right, dead bugs. I have trouble with these. With a TVA. Right, back flat, core engaged, rib cage tucked in, TVA switches on, then lift. We're not doing many, it's quality. As soon as I start to get a hip click, I know I'm at fatigue and I'll stop. There's my hip click. Hip clicks are a sign of core breakdown and weakness. Now we're going to go over to side plank dips. All the way up, all the way down. So if you've got weak, tight hips or back, side planks are really good. I remember when I was postnatal with my 2-year-old and just doing 6 of these, I was aching the next day and it was so hard. They're really effective. Over to the other side. This is my stronger side. Always do more on your weaker side so you can balance them out. And it's your job to figure that out, and Pilates is a really good way to figure that out. If you don't have time to exercise, or you believe you don't have much time, remember 20 to 30 minutes more regular to stimulate the muscle. It can just be as effective as an hour in the gym if you know what you're doing. Good morning. Gay people can have kids. I thought that when I said it. Good morning. Oh, just catching up. Have you got any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab? I'll say Pilates, postnatal rehab, back pain, joint pain, nutrition. Hi from Kentucky. Oh, get a shout of breath. Good morning. So I'm answering any questions on nutrition. If anybody's struggling with the fat loss, how do I get thicker thighs and butt? So you want to be building muscle. If you want to build any kind of muscle anywhere, you need to target it to, I can't speak today, you need to target it, or the muscle groups, 2 to 3 times a week. No more than that, because you need to recover and grow. There's a lot of diminishing returns when it comes to exercise. Thanks for commenting on my other stuff, guys. I appreciate that. I've got loads of other content as well. And if you're wanting to learn to lift and rehabilitate, I do have member-only videos for you. Sciatica, that's going to be my next focus. Sciatica, how to get rid of sciatic pain. I have had clients recently as well who have actively got a flare-up during our session. Like she's come to me, she's got postnatal rehab we're doing, and actively got a flare up, and throughout that session we've done exercises that have completely got rid of the sciatica. It's awful. So I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. I hope you're managing to get some sleep. Gentle movements. So I am doing a core workout just now, but we're resting in between. So for sciatica, think about, so if you're going in cold, always relatively safe. There is risks with all exercise, so take it slowly, cat-cow, right? So you might not be able to get the range of movement at first. Start off small ranges of movement, and as you begin to mobilise and warm up the joints, you can go into them a bit more, and you can also linger, whichever one feels better for you. So I like the posterior tilt, this one. Depending on your lifestyle, you might like the anterior tilt because you like the stretch in your front. So once you've done, say, 10 to 12 of those, you can also come back into child's pose, posterior tilt. And if you feel up for it, you can also go into an anterior tilt with the Sphinx. The Cobra is a little bit too intense just now if you've got... Now, the point is with sciatica, it goes by your, like, you need to take a somatic approach in what feels good for you at that time, and then later on in the day, if you've got any inflammation, you listen to the feedback from your body. And it's so important, because we're taught to ignore what our bodies are going through, we lose that connection. So to get that back, Pilates is excellent for, especially my classes. So anyway, so sciatica, then I would recommend doing some donkey kicks. Again, you might not have to go very high, and you don't want to aggravate anything. It might even be a pulse or a hold. Squeeze in this bum cheek here. Distribute your weight evenly. You might also want to come in and out, but even just a pulse and a hold for 10 to 12. Same the other side. And then you're going to go back down into child's pose. You can even go wide knees child's pose, so you get a little bit deeper. And then you could do another round. It's all about, so sciatic pain is caused from inflammation pushing on the sciatic nerve, right? So when you think logically about it, you want to reduce, and always use heat on the back as well, never cold. It takes a long time to recover. Just catching up on comments. If we've got any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. Thank you. You used to be a trainer, Eddie. What did you used to specialise in? What kind of workouts do you do? What days and usually time? So I go live 6 times a week. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss when I go live. I've got loads of lives if you go back. Most recent ones were in Tenerife during 30-degree heat, HIIT training. It's incredibly challenging. But I go for, so I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher. I was a personal trainer for 12 years. And I'm a stressed mother. So I combine strength training with cardio for health, but also prevention. So physiotherapy exercises within my strength training, because who wants to do an hour of rehab? It's boring, right? Realistically. I'm also a mindset coach as well. So I don't just give you calories and just send you on your merry way with your exercise program. It's my job to help convince you to stick to it whilst working with yourself. You don't get points making fat loss harder than it needs to be. And a lot of us, a lot of us make fat loss hard. For example, keeping the favourite chocolate in the cupboard when they're trying to reduce the calories, leaving it too long in between meals. And then they think that there's something wrong with them when they overeat. The normal psychological response to restriction, over restriction, is overeating. And when you take that into practice and you keep that in the forefront of your mind, okay, I've just overate. Why? Well, I was stressed. Why were you stressed? Because I could have prepped for, if you look back and learn from it and try something new, it's all trial and error. You can start to learn a lot about yourself. And it's validating as well to know this. It's not something that's wrong with you. You're a normal human being struggling. So it's about being kind to yourself and making it as easy as possible. So you asked what kind of workouts I do. So I take a preventative, it's usually strength training, cardio, right? But I bring in rehab, posture, and I like to rehab along the way. I work with a lot of people over the age of 30 when the body starts to get a few niggles. But yeah, I love it because fat loss is fun, but it does get a bit boring. But what makes it interesting for me after 12 years is the psychology around it as well. Yes, Sari?
So Demi's making an absolute giant mess.
Demi, she's trying to get in that box. We'll tidy it after. And I usually go live, so Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, Monday evenings, like after 5. Tuesday's my day off usually. Wednesday evenings, Thursday mornings around 6, Friday evenings about 5, 6. That's my schedule roughly. I do have children, so if one of them's ill or destroying my house, I might be a few minutes late. Helping people reach their goals. I can tell Eddie you weren't a personal trainer for very long. I'm looking more for weightlifting, but I do weightlift. That's what strength training is. I'm new here. Is it a group workouts live stream? No, but you can join. You eat 5 to 6 meals a day. Good for you. Plain and simple, eat healthy, workout consistent. It's not hard, just have to commit. Well, it is hard, isn't it? Otherwise we won't have an obesogenic environment. We won't be 90% of us obese. I tell you, if fat loss and building muscle was easy, I wouldn't have a job, would I? These people who come in, and did you know that people who are overweight, the likelihood is that they experience more intense hunger than those that don't. So it is actually harder for people who are overweight, leptin resistance, insulin resistance, and they will experience more intense hunger than somebody who's been lean the whole life. It is harder for some people. And saying fat loss and building muscle is easy and people just make excuses, just makes you sound ignorant and arrogant, because there's much research that shows like otherwise. So yeah. Anyway. Hi Abby, how you doing? What do you do about that? What do I do about what? How are you, Abby? Right, so I want to do one more round of those core exercises, engaging the TVA. So we've done 20 to 25 minutes of cardio training, strength training, full body, whilst my kids was destroying the house. And we're just rehabilitating the core. So if you've got weak core or you've been through pregnancy, these exercises are simple yet effective, and that's what it's all about. You can smash your core with all crunches, etc., and that's motivating as anything, but if you skip building the foundation first, you will have to go back and do the foundation work. And I speak from experience because that's what I'm doing now. I am answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab, fat loss, and then we're going to go one side only, 2. And I'd love a like and subscribe, guys, if you are educated and motivated on all things health and fitness. Got a wide variety of education and experience. That's amazing. 1 second, baby.
Yeah, thank you, Mummy.
Who's this one for?
just for myself. No, it's tiny.
Demi, tidy up.
Will I make another bracelet?
Don't let her near the beads, okay? There you go,
Alright.
baby.
No.
Do you want me to tie it on you? Then next, guys, we're going to do dead bugs. Come closer. I'm not Stretch Armstrong. Dems!
Don't worry, this one's a stretchy one.
I know, baby.
Alright.
There. I'm going to do dead bugs. Let me see if I missed out on any decent questions. 4 days since I last trained. It's been 4 days I've been skipping training lately. I think, Abby, you're overthinking it and putting a lot of pressure on you. Remember, you can get 20 minutes in, 15 minutes. Just pick a muscle group, triceps, shoulders, and just do a couple of giant sets, and that's enough. Remember, stimulate, not annihilate. I have no idea why I came across. So Gio says getting in shape takes a lot of hard work and consistency. What I want you to think about is vegans. They don't wake up every day and think, am I going to be vegan today? Like Gio said further on, they've committed to that. That's their life. They pulled onto the why, right? For whatever reason, they've gone vegan. So you need to do the same with your health and fitness journey. I don't wake up every morning and think, am I going to exercise today? I know that I'm going to do that just like I'm going to shower. I'm just going to brush my teeth. So if you can get into a routine and get less of the arguments. I used to have a lot of arguments going on in my head, like, do I work out in the morning or in the evening? Do I work out upper or lower? Do I do cardio? You don't want any of that. You just want to know, Monday is this day, I'd train here, and then, and when. I have no idea why I came across this. It's dark in America. Whereabouts in America are you? This is Scotland. Thank you, guys. So Janet asked, what do you do about those who are obese and are eating more? So people who are obese and have been obese for most of their life is usually from, like, obviously bad habits, right? And maybe soothing with food. Yeah, maybe soothing with food, right? They've got into a few unhealthy behaviours, right? I'm not saying it's totally hormone related, but studies show now, I'll put a knot in that while she put it back. The studies are showing now that people like this would experience, so say, like, I've never been like massively obese. I've gained a bit of weight since, like, from pregnancy and college when I reduced activity and stuff. But somebody who's been obese most of life and hasn't moved much will experience hunger more than me, like more intense hunger. That's fact. Good morning. How can you see with your eyelashes like that? Can you flex your biceps? So many lovers of the eyelashes. Guys, I like my eyelashes. I've just been on holiday, and because it annoys YouTube so much, I'm just going to keep them like this. It's my life. Right, so next we're going to dead bugs. So yeah, sorry, Janet. So Janet asked, what do you do about it? So these people who have intense hunger have got to be more on the ball with high volume, low calorie foods and protein. Protein's filling, but up to a certain point. Over 80 grams of protein a day, if you're consistently hitting that, you're not really going to get more satiated with more protein. There's a law of diminishing returns. Whereas high volume, low calorie foods is the key. It's your fibre, it's the bulk. That your stomach gets full, like the feelings of satiety from being stretched, right? And heaviness and the weight, not how many calories, just to say that. What about carbohydrates? Coffee, what about coffee? Guys, help me to help you, help me to help you. Dead bugs. That right side does my head in. Oh, the sun's coming out. So I'm just back from Tenerife. It was like 30 degrees in Tenerife. And now I'm slumming it with 16 degrees. 9 days. I'm such a sun worshipper. I know it's bad for your skin. Can't help it. The warmth is so relaxing. I've even got a sauna because I hate the cold so much. I was born in the wrong country. If I could have been born anywhere, it's hard to say actually. Probably would be for Spain. I did like Tenerife. First time in Tenerife. It's like a home from home. And I do like Spanish language. Where could you guys live if you could live anywhere? Scotland's beautiful. I just wish we got more summer. I mean, it was a long, cold, harsh winter last winter, so I'm actually dreading it. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to my live. Thank you so much for likes and subscribes. So, I think coffee actually cuts hunger. So there is some truth in that. You'll find, so it's caffeine in coffee. You'll find any weight loss, like fat loss pill, will have high amounts of caffeine because it increases the core temperature, just like you've ate. So it does subside some hunger up to a certain point. Again, law of diminishing returns. I'm a skin worshipper. Who's bad for your son? How to gain weight. So it's the opposite of losing weight. A lot easier in an obesogenic environment. If you want to do it healthy to gain weight.
Always baby.
Go for calorie dense foods.
I'm making 3 now.
So instead of going for lean protein like white fish, you could go for salmon, tuna, that's higher in calories, that kind of stuff.
Like that.
Okay, baby. Did I do my side plank dips? Can't remember. I'm going to go into some stretches now.
Just don't do them in case you don't know.
Hear that? So your weight's 44. So you're wanting to gain weight. Yeah, so I just do the reverse. So high calorie carbs, foods, but try and do it in a healthy way. So, right, so you said elaborate. So when I'm trying to get someone to lose weight, I'm getting them to have protein, right, to increase protein. So the protein sources that they need to go for usually lower calorie, right? So instead of things like steak and salmon that has higher calorie protein, I'm getting them to go for like leaner proteins like cod, haddock, like the white fish. So there's that. I'd also get them to reduce bread and high carbs, simple carbs. So you could add more of like white rice rather than brown rice, that kind of stuff. What's wrong with Donald Trump? Like, it's a compliment. That's what I've always wanted to be told, that I look like Donald Trump. Thank you so much. Oh, look at the state. Right, girls. I won't be getting you a car in time if you don't tidy this up. Let's get some stretches in. So if you do not stretch off and you do anything and you just never stretch, not even if you don't exercise, if you just at your desk job. Ooh, very nice.
Can you just tie
Another
one?
one. Will you promise to tidy that up?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But Mummy, that was heavy.
I know, but that's why you're my superstar. She's too ickle. What was I saying? You're getting blocked now. Yeah, so if you have a desk job or do anything but don't exercise, it's an injury waiting to happen, unfortunately. We don't get away with it. We're full of fascia, we're full of like tissues that need stretch. If you don't use it, you lose it. So make sure you stretch off. if you strength train or not. So hamstring stretch. And it takes time as well. A lot of people don't stretch properly. They don't hold it for long enough. I'm a health and fitness professional, personal trainer, online coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. I'm answering any questions on nutrition, back pain, rehab. Then we're going to go into hip flexor stretch. This is a decent one for everybody. If you've got a desk job, if you do lots of walking, your hip flexors will be getting tight, especially if you're over the age of, let's say, 30. I think it's like more towards the end of your 20s, to be honest. And your pecs as well. If you get tight pecs, rounded shoulders starts to occur, stretch them out. And if you strength train and you do lots of chest days, this is a priority for you. You'll tighten up a lot faster. But you're also stronger. There's a microflight up there. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Alexa said that it was going to rain today. And the sun, the blue sky's out. I'm so grateful. Look how orange and red them trees are looking. What a beautiful day. I love a like and subscribe, guys. I've got loads of content on my channel to help you with weight loss, fat loss, strength training, toning, rehab, postnatal rehab, back pain. Pigeon pose. Pigeon pose next. Let's see if we've got any questions. Hi Jacktown. Hi guys, thank you so much for the likes and subscribe. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds tweeting away. It's very nice. I've got a crow that keeps attacking my cottage though. Keeps coming up to the window and seeing its reflection and kicking off and like just trying to destroy all my plants and that. I'm getting terrorised by a crow. So if anyone wants to lend me an air rifle, that would be great. So we're stretching the hip flexors and the glutes. Yeah, proper gone off crows since living here. They'll be gone soon, though, won't they? It's probably because it's nesting somewhere up there. My mum loves crows. She's always like, they're so intelligent, they're like a 7-year-old. Still want to shoot it. Have crow soup. Demi, tidy up. No, why? Can I get less of your attitude, thanks? Spinal twist next. I'm living in Scotland. I do take days off. I usually have one day off a week, but I'm just back from Tenerife and I only trained I think 4 times that week. But part of my job is exercising and I loved it. And yeah, I don't recommend my clients to train 6 times a week. Although studies are showing if you train 6 times a week for 20 minutes, it's actually really beneficial for your mental health. You should see my other daughter, she's even smaller. Scotland's beautiful, yeah. I'm not going to tell you where I live in Scotland because there's too many YouTube weirdos. Case in point, just look at my comments. Just put these back. Demi, tidy up. I know. Okay, baby. Right, I want to go into spinal twist and just feel the sun, the warmth. Oh, and if you've got a desk job, this is for you. Let's make sure my AI's off for these stretches. Okay. So this is a great chest opener and you can literally, so you're going by what your body's telling you here. midline of the chest, the block, or the bolster, or anything you've got. That feels so good. Arms over your head. So that feels a little bit too high, so I'm just going to change that. That's better. Oh yeah. So if you carry kids, if you breastfeed, if you've got a desk job, if you drive a lot, this is for you. You're just trying to relax. I guarantee if you've never done this before and you have a desk job, or you're just fatigued in the upper back, this totally sorts you out. And the more you can do it, the better. Like, you take it to work with you. That sun's still warm. I can sense a child near me. It's you.
How do you know?
I heard a little shuffle. And your energy. Yeah. Love you.
Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
I've got so many bracelets.
I know. Why don't you show YouTube?
I've got 4 bracelets. I can't believe it. Mummy.
Beautiful.
I've got 4 bracelets.
Big stretch like you just got out of bed. Exhale, relax.
Right, Daddy, how about we tidy up?
Good luck with that.
Good girl.
I like to use a foam roller to push my elbows back a little bit more. Posterior
Daddy,
tilt.
help tidy up now, and also, Mummy, look at this.
The hell? Oh yeah, I need to replace that. Yeah. I've been meaning to do that actually for a while. Oh no.
At least I did.
Absolutely not. Put them in the bin.
And why were you being Mummy?
Then when I go into spinal twist and pray that the children don't sit on me in it and break my spine. Hi guys, welcome to my live. Just stretching out after a decent session. People are so nosy. Oh, you want to know how much I've got in my wallet as well? Hi guys. What's up, bud? I've just been called Donald Trump. Someone just said I look like Donald Trump. So funny. So I'm a health and fitness professional, answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab, and I'm putting together Learn to Lift series. So how to do a deadlift safely, and one of the best skills that you can do is learn to build muscle for your health, for your quality of life, for your fitness levels. You need a certain level of fitness to experience life to the fullest. Feel the stretch all here, it feels good. Nice and warm from that workout, so we're just taking advantage of that and getting into some deeper stretches. Good. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. I go live very often, 6 times a week, with a live workout, home training designed for you to do it with me. I'm just giving back to my body just now. You can't just take and expect your body to perform for you in your job, in your work, your relationships, and not give back. It gets very stressed. You have to lengthen out, elongate the fascia, otherwise something will snap. The Body Keeps the Score. Great book.
Doesn't this look like a haunted dog?
That's really scary.
Yeah, this looks like a haunted girl.
That cow sounds like it's giving birth. You guys hear the cow? You're trying to keep both shoulder blades on the mat. So it's a really good one. If you can get into this, if you're feeling tight in your lower back and all the sides, and it's a really good one. You can use blocks between your knees and underneath your knees, and then as you relax, because you might be really stiff and tight, you can remove them. Happy Saturday, namaste. Weather looks beautiful. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Alexa said it was going to rain today. Oh Lord Trump, why Trump? That's wild. I know, it made me laugh. Damn, where is that? Still dark, where am I? Where are you, Christopher? This is Scotland. Beautiful Scotland. I know, the scenery is gorgeous. And I've got yoga classes with that in the background. It's amazing. I remember my first yoga class I did here and it was so icy. But after it, I felt invigorated. So grateful for where I live. And especially because I've been away for 9 days. It was nice in Tenerife, you know, the sea air and seeing the surface was beautiful, but something so special about being around greenery and the views, they're just breathtaking. Yeah, a bit like Trump. I should just rename myself to Trump, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm a Trump impersonator. Right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. So, my name's Leanne. I'm a health and fitness professional, personal trainer, here to educate you, motivate you to keep on track with your health and fitness goals. Got a variety of qualifications and experience. I'm here to give value to your life. Like and subscribe if you're interested and you want to follow me. And have a wonderful Saturday. Bye.